Are you preparing a funeral service in Perth or Australia? Or are you helping a friend or a family member to do so? If you'd like to create something extraordinary, but at the moment are finding the process confusing, stay tuned because I'd like to share with you the key 5 segments of a service that will enable you to organise an extraordinary celebration. But before we begin, I just want to share that it's very common to find this process quite difficult. There's lots of competing time pressures and heightened emotions in probably yourself and amongst your family and friends. So thank you for the work that you're doing. I'd like you to imagine a service where at the end of it, your guests, your family and friends come up to you to say, thank you. Thank you for organising an extraordinary service for our loved one. And thank you so much for letting me participate in this service. If that's what you'd like, stay tuned for this little 5-step segment process. The 5 key segments that you need to be aware of in order to organise an extraordinary service in Australia, I like to teach the families and friends that I work with using the acronym GR.A.C.E, G.R.A.C.E. This stands for greeting, remembering, acceptance, committal, and exit. Now let's break it down. The G, standing for greeting, is the first segment that you want to focus most of your attention on. This is the segment where you will set the tone and feeling that you would like to share with the audience on behalf of your loved one. The greeting obviously begins with entering the chapel and understanding how that happens, whether the pallbearers come first and what that procession looks like. You'll be able to work with your minister, priest, or celebrant to fine-tune that detail. Once everybody has made their way into the chapel and placement has been made, the celebrant and the MC will proceed to give a welcome to your guests that reflects the tone that you would like. This is your key area of focus. Moving on from the greeting, it is common to move into eulogies, tributes, and stories. This is an opportunity for you and loved ones to share, or for you to ask the celebrant or MC to share something on your behalf. This chunk of the service, the G, the greeting, is accompanied by one song, a welcoming song that happens as people enter into the chapel. After the eulogies and stories are done, we move on to the second chunk of the service, also accompanied by a song. This is remembering. This is an opportunity in the service where all of your loved ones will be able to watch on a big screen a series of photos that you get to organise to share in order to help people reflect and remember your loved one. The first 2 segments, the greeting and the remembrance, are in preparation for the key section of the service, the acceptance. The acceptance part of the service, also known as the rosemary ritual, is where you and your loved ones will have an opportunity to really come to terms with where we're at and lay a sprig of rosemary as a personal way to say farewell. The 4th section of the service is the letter C for committal. This is an opportunity for us to practice saying goodbye together. This is also a section that is accompanied by a song that you choose to fit the mood of a collective goodbye. And finally, after the committal, we come to the point where we will exit the chapel through the condolence lounge. The celebrant will be able to make some closing remarks to set the tone for what the celebration will be like in the condolence lounge and afterwards if you're having a wake somewhere else. As a celebrant, I've got to work with all of Perth's best funeral homes and in all of the chapels. And I've worked with very large audiences and very small to be able to tweak each of those 5 segments to tailor them to properly reflect the person that you wish to honour at a service. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about this process, or if you'd like to get in touch with me, please check out my contact information on Soulful Celebrant. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.